Hello guys. Tayo. Ay napakalakas ng hangin. Yan pala yung mangyayari. So to the lobat tayo guys, so hindi tayo makakapag ano. So yan, makikita nyo na lang yung phone ko sa live stream. Oh my god. So na, naka-turnip tayo. So if magkaganito tayo like this,
that is coming down bottom will fall to that high DPS in the late game. The concern right now is this is the first time I think we've seen a Yve in the hands of Blacklist. So Haji performed insanely on that Valentina, but now on the Yve, it's a different approach. But in the right hands, it's still also a huge threat, especially because that real-world manipulation can still be used very much to zone away Benny QT with that short range on the carry.
It's more of now Blacklist is showing Echo this early on that here is the heart of our strategy. How are you going to Orca pot through it? And they give Oheb a solid hero that can take care of himself. And laning-wise, I played this several times in ranked. It's okay. I think Brody versus Carry is okay.
I actually like it. I really do, because having all my Venus with the S's could heal up the Brody, and then it just becomes a point of once the Brody has two items, a Malefic Roar, a Blade of Despair, if you want a cheaper alternative, then you can switch out the Blade of Despair with a Hunter Strike, and with all of that penetration and that raw physical attack, you should have enough damage to potentially kill Benny QT.
Teamfight wise as well, you have to just make sure that there's more left in the tank and you don't break up the Ube, because Sanford is so good at that. They have to watch out. Now they're going to wrap up their whole draft. Echo picks up the Lilia and the Grok.
It's Lilia and Grok, so not as much tanky heroes, but a lot of damage. And this reminds me of game number 3, where Echo were able to get Joy and carry, and that mixed DPS, magical and physical, was just a lot to deal with. But I think Blacklist want to go head-to-head. They go with the same kind of combination, right? Long-range physical and magical, 3 solid front lines.
Now looking at the draft, when I see a Lilia, when I see a Grok, if they have the cojones, they could just be like, I'm going to clear my lane very fast. It's going to take a while for my minions to come back to my lane. I might as well just spend time in the jungle. I'm looking at the draft. There is the possibility, the opportunity to forget your laning phase and go to the jungle. We're going to see if that's going to happen.
By the looks of things, we're not even sure where that Joy is going, right? Carl Tizzy has, in the world stage, played a jungle Grok, so it'll come down to when we enter the Land of Dawn to confirm and to have expectations.
Now, we finally see the cheers, the roars, and now the final game of the day between Blacklist International